To forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 3. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is not in all his thoughts. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kahan from the GMS, Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad, with another edification through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayim, La Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakaha Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, and shalom unto the very few, but faithful Akwat. Hey, a new world order is their desire. Alright? This is what it is. This is what it is. This has always been their desire. From ever since they came into power as the Grecians, then transitioned into the Greco-Roman Empire, then from the Renaissance period onwards to now. This have always been their desire, all right, to have world dominance, total world dominance, and world control on everything, a new world order. And this is what the world is transitioning into. And it's mainly being headlined, their transition, the main headline for their transition, all right, from the old rule of order within the world to this new world order. What is headlining that project is the age of technology, all right, digitalization and AI technology and all these things, all right, the fourth industrial revolution, all right, with everybody being C-hipped and what have you, so forth and on. That is the crown jewel, all right, that RFID microchip. It is the crown jewel of these devils, all right, and their new world order. So as you could read there, on the screen there, certain speeches and what have you, so forth, that was made by these elites, all right, these elites that be from the years gone by, all right, elites and politicians and what have you, so forth, of the years gone by, showing you what is their desire, all right, which is a new world order. A new world order is their desire. So it says here in from David Rockefeller, where he says, some even believe we are a part of a secret cabal working against the best interests, of the United States and the wider world at that, characterizing my family and me as internationalists or globalists, and of conspiring with others around the world to build a more integrated global political and economic structure. One world, if you will. If that's the charge, I stand guilty and I am proud of it. Yeah? Man says if that's the charge, he stands guilty. Because this is what they want. Your boy Hitler, National Socialism, all right, socialism goes into communism, will use its own revolution for the establishing of a new world order. And this is what even Hitler wanted. All right, this is what even Hitler wanted. All right. George Herbert Walker Bush, the war in Iraq is a rare opportunity to move toward a historic period of cooperation. Out of these troubled times, a new world order can emerge. Why did he said that? Why did he word his statement in such a way? Because in order for them to have their order, you have to have chaos. All right, you have to have chaos. You must have chaos. Ordo ab chaos. All right, and with ordo ab chaos, then you get your annuit cryptos or something like that. So, all right, in Latin, which speaks about our enterprise has been crowned with success. Annuity cryptos or something like that. So, our enterprise has been crowned with success. All right, this person here, I can't recall who is him, and I wasn't getting. If you notice at the bottom, because of the brother who take out the screenshot, he didn't get everybody now, boy. All right, okay, it have more, as you could see. It says, whatever happened, whatever the outcome, a new order is going to come into the world. It will be buttressed with police power. When peace comes this time, there is going to be a new order of social justice. All right? This is what it is. Yeah, this is what it is. This is what these people, these Edomites, is all about. This is what these Edomites is all about. Because why? They see themselves as gods. They see themselves as gods. They see themselves as the rightful rulers, because really and truly, a new world order for Esau, Edom is actually they, within their mindset of reclaiming the birthright, all right, that basically was never theirs in the first place, which goes back to Genesis 27 and what have you, so forth, all right, pursuant to the blessings, that was given out by Isaac unto Jacob and Esau, all right. So they think that they think by them having their new world order is them getting back their blessing, by a carnal mean. All right, but hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right, he has something else intended, all right, for them and their aspirations, their desires. All right, you see, because they have deceived themselves so much. All right, they have deceived themselves so much. And I'll be reading from my hard copy. All right, I'll be reading from my hard copy. I'll go to Job. I think it's Job 12. Job 12, I want to see something. Not Job 12. Bear with me. Alright, so this is the thing here. When you go to Job 12 and 16, where it reads, with him is strength and wisdom, They deceive, and the deceiver are his. All right? Because they have deceived themselves. They have deceived themselves so much. They deceive the world until they have deceived their own selves. All right? In thinking that they are really going to achieve their new world order. All right? This is what it is. That's why when you go to Psalms, all right? When you go to Psalms 49, you all know what it is, Psalms 49 and 11, where it reads, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right? So this is the thing here. They think that they are going to pass on their wealth and their everything. You understand? All what they have achieved and what have you, especially their new world order. They think that, they are going to continue to live on forever. All right? They think that they are going to continue to rule forever. All right? This is what it is. They think that they are going to continue to rule forever. That's when that's when what? That's when they have that shows that they have really deceived their own self, their own selves, yeah. All right. That's why they speaks about what 1,000 years of light and what have you, so forth. Within their new world order speech, and whatnot, so forth. That 1,000 years of light. All right. What that 1,000 years of light is going into them, because them going into they think that they're going to be ruling. I understand. They think that they're going to be ruling, with Satan at the helm, because that is what this new world order, is all about. Bringing Satan is all about having this rulership of this world with Satan at the helm. All right, bringing the world into worshiping Satan and what have you, so forth. There is what it is. That 1,000 year of light, which really goes back to the enlightened ones, the so-called enlightened ones, the Illuminati. They having their rulership. When they go back to make it more clear, when they go to make the understanding more clear, when they go to Isaiah chapter 14, all right, and I will go straight to the point. All right, Isaiah 14 and 12, I'll go straight to the point, all right, because I have to go to the plantation. Isaiah 14 and 12, it reads, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? All right, and the word Lucifer here is light bearer, all right, which it is speaking about who? The Illuminati, all right, because they call themselves they call themselves the enlightened ones, all right, enlightened with true, enlightened with wisdom and knowledge and what have you, so forth. But the thing is, I will come back to it. I would have to go to the Apocrypha, all right. The thing is, what the scripture says, pursuant to their enlightenment, because their enlightenment is enlightenment of wickedness, evil. All right, the scripture says here, Sirach 19 and 22, it reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. You understand? And this is what they have. This is the knowledge that they are enlightened with. They are enlightened with knowledge on the left-hand side. Wickedness, witchcraft, sorcery. But that is not enlightenment. That is not true enlightenment. That is not wisdom. You understand? That's why the scripture says here, going back to the Isaiah 14 and 12, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, which is who? The Israelites. All right? When it speaks about heaven, it's speaking about rulership. Yeah? It's speaking about rulership. Because remember, All right, this whole new world order is all about rulership. All right, having world dominance, total world dominance, having the whole world under their order, because they are the ones, the elites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, whatnot, so forth, you know, the elites, the ruling class of Esau, yeah, the ruling class, the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of Esau, they are going to be the ones at the headlining, all right, the new world order. This is what it is. So it says here, all right, how art thou fallen from heaven? How art thou fallen from heaven? All right, which is rulership, O Lucifer. All right, the enlightened ones, the Illuminati, all right, the light bearers. Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars. All right, they will be in rulership, continual rulership. I will exalt my throne above the stars, which is the children of Israel. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north, which is what? America. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is their desire. All right, because their new world, because you have to understand, they have a God complex about them. And their new world order is the world bowing to them, all right, which they will, which really they are like what? They are like, all right, they and their God complex, all right, they having that God complex about them. So basically they will be like the mediators. All right, they will be like the mediators between man, them, and Satan, because the new world order is all about satanic worship. All right, this is who they worship. They worship Satan. All right, Satan is their God. All right, and when they come about with their new world order, which they will partially, it will be partially successful. All right. It will be partially successful, but is basically satanic worship. All right, so it says here, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. All right, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of the prisoners? All right? Because the world now, when this man come down, when this man falls, the world is going to look upon these people as, hey, they're going to look at them as shit. Let me just put it that way. All right? Because all that bravado and all that you profess, you know, to see that you come down to literally nothing, the people is not going to look at you in fear anymore. All right, the nation is not going to look at them with fear anymore. All right, there is what it is. So when they go to, because it speaks here about their godlike complex, right? They will be like the Most High. That's why when they go to two scriptures I would go to. One is in the New Testament, which is Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, that man of sin, who is that? Esau Edom. Esau Edom is that man of sin. All right, that is being revealed now in this time. Who opposed it and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. All right, this is the main component within this new world order, the main philosophy or doctrine itself, you know, within the new world order. all right, because they see themselves as God. All right, this whole new world order, is all about a worshiping standard. All right, it's all about a worshiping standard. That's why a worshiping a worshiping standard and who you pledge your allegiance to. All right, that's why when you go to Revelation, all right, when you go to Revelation chapter 13, Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15, where it reads, I'll start from verse 15. I'll start from 13. Revelation chapter 15, 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, all right, which was what? Hiroshima, Nagasaki, all right? Okay? And this is to what? To bring fear into man. To bring fear into man so that what? So that man itself, the world itself would look at these people as powers upon the face of the earth. All right? And subject themselves to him. Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. All right? His miracles goes into his pharmaceutical industry and his technology and all these things. All right? Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had a wound by a sword and did live. All right, which was what? The Renaissance, the ancient Roman Empire, the ancient pagan Roman Empire, which was brought down. All right, but they did live, they returned. All right, which is what? Your Renaissance period, which means rebirth. All right, Rome coming back all over again. All right, new and revived Rome, which is headed by America. All right, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, and the beast is the system. All right, the beast is the system, and this new world order is a whole new system that they are implementing. All right, and you would have to go along with this image. You would have to go along with this image. And the way how the image is speaking is by its laws, its policies, all right? Its legislation that they are bringing about, all right? And the way how you're going about worshiping this image is by going by these laws and these policies and whatnot, so forth, you understand? That is being controlled by something called what? A social credit score system, all right? Continuing, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark, Salakia, and he calls it all, Salakia, verse 16. Alright? And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, this mark is not just only which something speaks on that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. It's not just only going into buying and selling. All right. This mark is the main goal of this mark is your allegiance. You're pledging your allegiance. All right. Who you choose to worship. All right. Who you choose to be your God, because this is what it is. Because this man, has a high God complex about him. He thinks that he is the Most High. Again, they have that. Let's just show you how much they have what? They have deceived themselves. All right? That's just to show you how much they have deceived themselves. All right? So it says, here is wisdom, let him hath understanding, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636, which is Chi Chi Stigma, all right, which goes into being branded and pledging your allegiance and what have you, so forth. You could go and look it up in the blue letter. You understand? And the thing about it is this C-hip, this chip, is the main component. This is the crown jewel of their enterprise, that chip. Alright, that RFID chip on that Neuralink brain chip. Alright, that is the main thing. That is the crown jewel of their enterprise, of their new world order. That out of all the desires that they have pursuant to their new world order, that is the most desirous thing that they want to achieve. Alright, that is the most desirous thing that they want to achieve. You understand? That's why the Lord said, going back to Job. Going back to Job. Job, is it 5 and 12? Job 5 and 12, yes. Job 5 and 12, where it reads, He disappointed the devices of the crafty. Who is the crafty? Esau, Edom. Alright? Their craftiness, when it goes into that word craftiness, it goes into their wickedness. Alright? It goes into their mischief. Alright? The devices is what? The devices is that chip. Alright? So it says, He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Alright, their enterprise. What is their enterprise? Their new world order. That is their enterprise. Alright? He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. Alright? They meet with darkness in daytime and grope in the noonday as a night. Alright? But he saved the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. And who's the mighty right now? Esau. Yeah, Esau. That's why when I go to it's Ezekiel, because I was to bring that Ezekiel to link with the Thessalonians, but it's not a problem. I can still go to it. Alright, Ezekiel chapter 28. Alright, Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 1, where it reads, The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus. Alright, and who are the prince of Tyrus? Alright, Tyrus, new Tyrus. We want to put it spiritual Tyrus, because this is not literally speaking about the landmass Tyrus that was there, Tyrus, Tyre and Zidon, alright, a coastal town on the land of ancient Canaan, alright, and what they were known for, they were money exchangers and whatnot, so forth. They were the elite bankers back then. That's when they go on the research and they do research on Tyre and whatnot, so forth, because they were a port city. Alright, they dealt heavy with heavy merchandising and whatnot, so forth, and money exchanging and all these things. Alright? And it's the same thing with Esau, because Esau really and truly, what Esau had done, Esau learned the ways of the Canaanites. Alright, all the ways and their practices, not just only in money and merchandising and whatnot, so forth, but their way of worship, their idolatry, their witchcraft and all these things. Alright, and but the difference between Tyre and Esau is that Esau has perfected it. Hence the reason why they have the whole world, alright, in their grasp. So when it speaks about the prince of Tyrus, it is speaking about the rulers, alright, the rulers of America, which is the elites. Alright? It's speaking about the elites. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord, because thine heart is lifted up. Alright, they are what? They are most prideful. Esau, Edom. And thou hast said, I am a power, I am a God, I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, alright, in the midst of the seas, alright, which is the people, okay, which goes to Revelation 17, which goes to Habakkuk chapter 2 and 5, these scriptures, will give you an even clearer understanding, what the Lord said, yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God. All right? Because you see, these people, they want to be, they want to be all knowing. All right? They want to be all knowing and everything. You know, everything, every aspect of the Most High, they want to emulate that. All right? Every aspect of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, they want to emulate that. And they think that they can even do better. All right? They think that they could even do better. All right? And the thing about it is a desire that they always been having. All right? When they came into power, Alexander the Great, that is what he was trying to achieve. All right? When he died and his generals had taken over and what have you, so forth, there was a notable one, you know, one of the descendants of those generals, which was what? Antiochus. All right? And Antiochus, when you go to Maccabees, First Maccabees 1 and 41, where it reads, First Maccabees 1 and 41, it reads, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and that everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed idols and profaned the Sabbaths. Now you could go and read the rest for yourself, all right? But this is just an example of showing you, you know, of their desires, their aspirations from way back then. Now they came back into power via the Renaissance period, all right? And this is a goal that they have been embarking on since the Renaissance period, but the goal had been solidified when the formation of the Illuminati had came about in the 1700s. I can't remember the exact year, in the 1700s, but the Illuminati was established. That's why I want to say the establishment of the Illuminati, all right? And, you know, they bringing about, which I have to go back again to the scripture, which is Psalms 10, all right? I have to go back again to Psalms 10 and 3, all right? Psalms 10 and 3, where it reads, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. All right? So when the commencement of the Illuminati, the establishment of the Illuminati came about, this was the main agenda. This was their main desire. All right? For them to have world dominance, world rulership, all right? And rule it in utter wickedness, in utter Satanism. All right? In utter Satanism. This is what it is. But the Lord said what? I'm going to go to Job 20. This will be the second to last scripture because I have to go to the plantation. All right? Job 20 and 1. I'll read the whole chapter. Job 20 and 1. Then answered Zophar the Naamite and said, therefore do my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding causeth me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Yeah? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds. Yeah? Rulership, all right? Rulership. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. All right, because they are not going to achieve their new world order, which goes all the way back, which shows you I'll have to go to it, which is Malachi 1 and 1. I will go back to the Job. Let's bear with me. Malachi 1 and 1. It reads, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Alright? Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And they did build. And the thing about it is, they are even trying to where's the phase? I'm gonna take my time. Here. They have a phase, all right, when the whole situation was taken over the world last 4 years ago. You all know what we're talking about. They had a term called what? They had a team called what? Build Back Better. All right, and that Build Back Better is what? The New World Order. All right, where everything is, they bring in the community, a technocracy age, of technology and whatnot, so forth, digitalization and all these things. All right. So it says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return to build the desolate places. Thus say the Lord of hosts, they shall build. There is going to come about with their New World Order. All right. But I will throw down, because they could only reach so far with the New World Order, because what the Lord has appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So when they come back here, you understand? When they come back here to verse 7 in from verse 6 actually, 20 and 6, Job 26. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Yea, he shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. All right? Their rulership is not going to be upon the face of the earth anymore. All right? That rulership seat that they are holding, they are going to be knocked out of it. All right? His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. His bones are full of sin of his youth. Yeah? From since the garden. All right? From since in the garden, when they were what? When they were the serpent nation, which shall lie down with him in the dust. All right? That is Isaiah 47 and 1. All right? Though his wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it, and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, and is the gall of asp within him. He shall swallow down riches, and shall vomit them up again. All what they have stolen, all what they have stolen, all right, they will have to give it up. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. Yeah? Which is then speaking about that literally. What it is that, he's going to go into bitter slavery. All right, he's going to go into bitter slavery, and his slavery is going to be the bitterest out of all the nation, because all the nation is going to go into slavery, but his slavery, his role of slavery that he is going to partake in, all right, is going to be worse than anything else. All right, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter, which is what? Wealth and natural resources and all this thing. He's not going to have, access to these things anymore again. He's not going to rape the world of its natural resources anymore again. All right? That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not, Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save that of that which he desired. There shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness, this is the point that I want to reach to here, in the fullness of his sufficiency, all right, when he is about to achieve all what he wants to achieve, mainly the tripping of every man, woman, and child upon the face of the earth, especially, you hear him trying to get the elect, but he will never get the elect. All right? He will never get the elect. He shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, which is the nations. All right? This is what it is. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating, which is those thermonuclear missiles, whilst he is tripping the world and whatnot, so forth, and on the heights of World War III, the Lord is going to rain those missiles on him. All right? He shall flee from the iron weapon, which is the thermonuclear warheads, and from the bow of steel, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of his body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. The increase of his house shall depart. All right, so remember, his inward thought is that his house will continue forever. No, that is going to depart. All right, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of a wicked man from Yahweh, and his heritage, and the heritage appointed unto him by the Most High. That's why I'm going to leave with this. Second Ezra chapter 6. Second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 7. Second Ezra 6 and 6. Then did I consider these things, and they were all made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the first, and when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that follow it? All right? The end of the first, which is this world, this age, this aeon, all right, and the beginning of it that follow it. And Isaac said unto me, from Abraham and he said unto me, Salakia, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Why, Lord? For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Hey, there's what it is here, man. A new world order is their desire, but they would not see it. They would not see it through. All right, so I hope you always edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, this is your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp, saying, Kal Halayam, La Alahayanawa, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akar Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahushai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives on the freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwad. Hey, shalom unto you all, and to Esau and all the other nations. Wa Abad Babal.